Guys, welcome back. We have a very important week ahead of us. This week will decide whether the market goes to zero or whether we see a parabolic move. Now, why is this an important week? Well, number one, we're about to enter the second quarter, but we also have a lot of important fundamental news data to start the week. We have the US employment data release on Friday. We also have the chairman of the Federal Reserve speaking on Friday, and Donald Trump will also be speaking tomorrow and potentially announcing new trade tariffs. So it's going to be an important week, and we're keeping a very close eye on the market, mainly focusing on the macro market, because as I said, just keeping an eye on crypto alone, you will be behind, right? There's no way to predict where the crypto market is going by just looking at the cryptocurrency markets. You have to be on top of the macro data, and that's what we're on top of now. Now, one of our indicators, once price moves below a certain area, we will be moving out of our crypto and moving into stable coins. And the reason why we'll be doing this, if of course that indicator does break a certain level, is because if Bitcoin starts to make its way towards 75,000 or 64,000 or maybe even lower, we need to make sure our portfolios don't fall with this move, because remember, altcoins are going to sell off aggressively. Bitcoin's going to sell off aggressively, right? And we want to make sure, we're not affected by this market move. And this is what you should all be thinking about now. You need to start protecting your portfolio and preparing for either scenario that could occur to start the second quarter, to start the month of April. Now, with that being said, it's not all doom and gloom. We actually have a nano cap in our portfolio that has performed very well, up over 108% over the past 48 hours. So there's still money to be made right now. In fact, a lot of money to be made, because if our indicator does go above a certain level, this will give us the cue that we're about to go parabolic, and we double down essentially, right? So if you're in the market right now, you have to be prepared for what happens next. Let's just assume you hold, you do nothing, right? Even though, as I just said, there is a possibility if you're not prepared, you see your 50K portfolio potentially go down to 25K. You could see your, $500,000 portfolio go down to 250 or 100 grand, or you could see your $10,000 portfolio go down to 5K. So you do have to be careful. But let's just say you just hold and the market does go parabolic, right? And the market does go up. Well, this is good, but the question now is, how long does the market go up for? What projects do you move out of before that narrative dies, right? Because ultimately, it's kind of a scenario where if you're not prepared, then you're preparing to fail. So if you want to stay on top of the macro data right now, which is the most important data that you need to be on top of, you need to join Crypto Crew Premium right now, because we're going to tell you what is going to happen over the next few days, whether we need to move into stables and protect ourselves, or whether we double down because we're about to go parabolic. So to start the month of April, you need to get prepared. This is more serious than it's ever been before. And like I said, 95% of investors and traders in the market are going to lose everything. You need to make sure you are not one of them. So let's prepare for an epic second quarter. Let's protect ourselves, and let's also prepare to make an absolute fortune and exit the market at the right time. I'll see you all in CC Premium. Let's have a fantastic week, guys. Until the next update, seize the day.